Hello everyone and welcome back to the Metal Coffee Shop soundstage. We are live at METALCON thanks to our sponsor MetalView by Sherwin-Williams. My name's Karen Edwards and I'm sitting here with Zach Armstrong from RoofScope and Scope Technologies.
That's correct.
Yeah, Zach, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so the show just opened. You probably haven't had much time to have many conversations, but there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, the people are flooding in. It's looking to be a good show so far, so we're really excited to have some great conversations about metal and how we support the metal industry.
I love that. We were chatting a little before this video started, and you guys have solutions for the entire building, you know, walls, roofs, gutters.
Yep.
And what's new at the show that you're talking about?
Yeah, so we do provide aerial measurements and blueprint measurements for the entire building envelope. The cool thing about our blueprint measurements, they're the same price as aerial measurements or aerial imagery measurements. And we're really trying to highlight our RoofScope Plus report at this show. RoofScope Plus provides the detailed roof measurements that most contractors are familiar with. And at no additional charge, we include gutter lengths and downspout lengths.
Okay.
We're the only provider of measurement reports that includes that downspout length, because we're the only ones that are looking at the height of the building, whether it's 2-story, 1-story, and we can actually measure downspouts out to 4 stories.
Oh, wow.
So that helps roofing contractors when they're already there, working the job, customers already open the pocketbook. Let's go ahead and add gutters. It helps them boost revenue, keep that operational spend in check, and grow every ticket size.
They're already here working, right?
Exactly.
So why not go ahead and add the gutters? That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so just a little bit of background. Maybe tell us a little bit about the company, how long you've been doing this, and why did you decide to throw in the gutters and downspouts?
Yeah, so the company was founded in 2011 by a contractor. We really hit the market large scale in 2014. So we've been doing this now large scale in the market for 11 years. RoofScope Plus is a newer report for us, and we just saw so many roofing contractors also doing gutters. We were providing a great solution for them on the roof measurements, and then they were going out and manually doing the gutter measurements, and particularly that downspout measurement aspect. So by lumping that all together, we've now offered a more complete solution for roofing contractors who are really water mitigation experts.
Yeah.
You're putting a water shedding layer on the roof, and if you don't do anything at the edge of the roof to now move that water away from the house, you've kind of only completed part of the work.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Tell me about the format. How are these measurements and the reports delivered to the contractor?
Yeah, great question. So we provide a PDF delivery, PDF document branded with their logo and their company colors. But then for a lot of like metal roofing contractors, they also need to generate a cut sheet in order to order materials. So we also provide the DXF file, which is a raw CAD file of our drawings. They can import that into their CAD program of choice, make any fine-tune adjustments once they go out and really do their hand measure for ordering the materials, and then generate that cut sheet from our raw CAD files. So we're still saving them significant time and legwork by getting them those total squares, all of the numbers that they need to get an estimate and a quote signed contract, and then when it's time to order materials, they import that CAD file, make those fine-tune adjustments, and make sure that the material that shows up on site is going to fit that roof perfectly.
So you're delivering the information to the contractor, and then they're kind of field verifying everything based on,
for metal roofing, that's going to be important.
Yeah.
Because you got one shot at it. With say asphalt roofing, it's maybe
a little forgiving. Yeah.
Right. You're cutting shingles. You've got bundles to work with prefab metal panels, or even if you're rolling them on site, you still need to show up with the right amount of material, plan that all out, plan out how long those runs are going to be, and make sure that's all squared away before you get to the job site.
Are you seeing more contractors doing the walls, the exterior, the siding, even metal siding?
Yeah, there's a good group of roofing contractors that maybe would fall more into the class of general exterior contractor, and they're doing it all. But we service the siding and wall contractors just as well as we service the roof-only contractors, roof gutter contractors.
Yeah.
So we do also offer our siding scope report, which provides measurements of all elevations of a structure. Again, exportable as a DXF, so that they can fine-tune if they're doing any custom fit panels for that project.
Tell me about ordering. So, can I do it from my phone? Do you have an app? Do I need to be at my computer?
Yeah, so we're primarily a web-based platform.
Okay.
You're logging on to roofscope.com. entering an address and then letting us know what type of report you'd like to order. But more recently, we've also released text to scope, which I think is even cooler than an app-based program. The problem with apps is you need 5G, LTE, some sort of data connectivity. But with text to scope, you can order an aerial imagery report from anywhere that you can send a green bubble text. For non-iPhone users, that's going to be a standard SMS message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can save the number in the contacts.
Yep.
And then if you need a report, just pop that open and what
Exactly.
do you send? Just the address?
You send the address, we send back a picture of the property, verify it's the correct property, let us know if there's any auxiliary structures that you'd like us to measure. That is one thing that's really cool about our, say, roof and siding scope reports, is we do include 3 auxiliary structures at no additional charge.
Oh, wow.
So let us know if there's any of those auxiliary structures to measure, like a detached garage, and let us know what type of scope you'd like to order, and that starts the order process. We've got guaranteed delivery SLAs, and so now you're ordering while you're out in the field. You don't have to wait till you get back in office.
Service level agreements, right?
Service level agreements, yes.
What are those? Does it vary based on the business and the volume?
It varies based on the type of report. So residential roof, we guarantee in 12 hours or less. Our average is about 4 hours.
Okay.
Residential siding, we guarantee in 24 hours or less. Our average is about 14 hours.
Yeah.
Just more to measure. And then of course, as we get into commercial and larger, more number of structures, we extend that SLA out, that service level agreement out. But the cool thing is we're actually standing behind that SLA. If we go over, in our terms and conditions, you can request a refund on that report. We'll still deliver the report, but that report then becomes free.
Yeah, but if your average is that far under the guarantee,
you guys are
hitting the mark.
We've given ourselves a pad.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the technology behind it without giving away your secret sauce.
Yeah.
Because, since 2014, technology has really changed.
Yeah.
And how has that helped you maybe be better with accuracy or better with, what are the gremlins behind how does that all work?
Well, that's a fantastic question because it's opposite of what you might think.
Yeah.
Where everybody else is going to AI to do these measurement reports, we are actually maintaining a core of human CAD technicians. We've got 300 certified CAD technicians that work on staff.
Wow.
Every single project that's ordered goes in front of real human eyes.
Yeah.
And they are drawing these out using a variety of different imagery databases. What that allows us to do is measure structures that other companies won't. So if there's obstructed views due to tree cover, shadows, or even just general bad imagery because it's way out in the sticks, rural areas, we're able to start pulling from other image sources and still deliver an accurate measurement report for those contractors.
Yeah, it is an important differentiating factor when everybody is moving toward automation, that you still have people looking at it.
Absolutely. It's really hard to develop, say, an algorithm for measurements and then tell it to do something different for an edge case scenario where there may be a corner of the roof covered in trees.
Right.
It's going to do what it is designed to do, and there's got to be a threshold where it kicks back and says, I can't measure this. But it's really easy to get another set of eyes on it. Humans have an engineering brain and still pull together a report that our contractors are super happy with. Yeah.
So what's your role there at the company? What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm a senior account sales executive. So I work with our high revenue clients. We call them our majors. And I generate new business.
Make sure that they're happy.
Make sure that they're happy. Show them how to use the system. Give them a demo. And I really like to get in the weeds with them, right?
Yeah.
So for the first few months of them using our service, I like to be involved in all of their orders. Make sure that they're comfortable with all of the different features. Know how to use our estimating and material ordering tool called ProDocs, and just make sure that they're getting the most out of every dollar that they spend with us.
Yeah, because you're working with contractors and talking to them every day.
Every single day.
You may pick up some tips or best practices from one contractor that you can share with another.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And of course, I like to, if anybody figures out a nice competitive edge, I keep that between, a little bit between us. But I was also a roofing contractor for 6 years myself.
Okay.
So I left the contracting side of things and I came over to Scope as a former customer of Scope.
Oh, nice.
So I also have a little bit of hands-on experience that I can bring to the table and just help them understand how our service will maximize the dollars in their pocket at the end of the year.
Yeah, wow. So if anybody watching out there is coming to METALCON, where can they find you? What's your booth number?
Yeah, we're at booth 5075. And we're giving sample reports. We've got a raffle that we're doing for an igloo cooler. And then of course we can get you signed up for a free trial of our measurement reports and a demo after the show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So yeah, if you can come out to the South Hall, the Las Vegas Convention Center, that's where METALCON is. Stop by, say hi to Zach. Enter to win that cooler.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love prizes?
Yeah.
And if you can't make it to the show, that's okay, because RoofScope has a full directory on the coffee shops, so you can find information there with links, how to contact them, and how to learn more. Zach, thanks for coming by.
Thanks so much for having me.
Great to see you.
Yeah.
And thanks for watching, everybody. Don't go anywhere, because we are coming right back at you from the soundstage.